The first contest played here is still the highest attended game in NFL history. And crowds pushing 80,000 continue to arrive every time the league plays at Estadio Azteca here in Mexico City. Hello all, Kate Scott up here in the booth, and joining me as always, my partner Brock Huard. All right, Brock, everyone hoping we see a competitive contest here, and both teams feel they can provide that.
Yeah, this should be a good one. I mean, you just stack these two teams up. We've all done our homework. They've done a lot more practice time and film watching and everything else. But by all accounts, the numbers would tell you, the talent would tell you, we're going to have a competitive chess match, and I can't wait to watch it.
And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Ready.
Starting this drive with a design run. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing him a loss. First play of the game. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL. But it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's good for a Dallas first down. Design quarterback run here. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Stopped by the unmistakable Max Crosby.
Well, half the hay's in the barn when you get 5 on first down. And now there's such a good spot where you can attack those other 5 yards in any way you want.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Keeping the tight end busy here. Another carry for the big fella. And that tackle came at the last moment to save the first, didn't it? That sets up 3rd and short from the 37.
That's not a call on the play sheet where you're expecting to get into space and win a foot race. You make that call to get a few yards and move on. So getting some good yardage on that one's a victory for the offense.
He'll go with it as an own keeper. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. He only finds a window for 2, but that's still enough for a first down.
Calm.
That's supposed to be a cheap play.
From this offense. Love to see it. No tunnel vision on what down it was. Just focused on executing the play in front of him.
Here's a design run. He's stuck with him, but this one heads the wrong way. He winds up losing yards. And that right there, an early look at somebody who might just be the impact player in this ballgame.
Yeah, there's no question this strong safety loves to come downhill. Now, as an offense, you've got to adjust. You've got to throw over the top if he's willing to be that aggressive.
Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Now a Sauce Gardner dropping him there.
Well, Kate, that's a quick hitter to the big guy, and that's what you normally expect to see out of it. Not a huge gain, just picking up a little bit before they stall him out.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So that brings up 4th and long.
Quarterback of his renown, Kate, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it into double coverage early. And that incompletion, well, it's just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
Has the distance, but headed well left. No good. And we continue to await our opening score of this ball game.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Breece Hall on the ground for the first time. He'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. Here's Hall once more. Cuts it to the right sideline. And that is a touchdown! The Raiders don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. Breece Hall with the touchdown. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Jacobs gets it to start the drive. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Called it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
They stick with Jacobs. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Is Darian Porter in on the stop.
He's brought down at the 37.
So while they're in the huddle, partner, we've arrived at the end of our first quarter. 7-0 is our score. We'll be right back with more Madden Ultimate Team after this. Second quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. They have 3rd down and 8. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and 3rd downs critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
This offense is not leaving the field. On 4th and 8, they're going for it. They're going for this. Vacates quickly left side. This is hauled in by Samuel. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. That's a gain of 10, and staring at that turnover on downs. Instead, they pick up the first. Takes the handoff, now to throw. He rolls to his right. Got a man, it's Dante Thornton Jr. And they make the tackle at the 38. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunk of yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
First down, play action. Flushed out of the pocket. He's going to keep it this time. He's going to have this one down to the 28. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down. Not much scoring to this point as we've reached our 2-minute warning. Move for Mexico City in just a moment. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Line up the design keeper. Oh, the football's loose! And the Raiders get to it! And they're going to take possession of the football, but they're going to do it deep on their own side of the field.
You know, this just can't happen on 1st down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is a premium on every down, every distance. But on 1st down, it is especially a killer.
Yellow, 52 blue.
They're going to throw now, following the turnover. That's the downfield working the left. And he has it all the way inside the opposing 40.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play. They'll throw it. Throw left side, complete. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
You know, I've learned over the years, defensively, they call that the camera club. How many different guys can you get rallying to the football? So that last shot you see on camera, you see as many defenders keeping that to a 0-yard gain. That's well done defensively.
Going all the way to the end zone here. And he brings it in. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders grow their lead just before halftime. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Bronk. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
Extra point from Aubrey is up and good. And the Raiders double their lead to 14.
14. Cowboys, nothing.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here. 1st and 10. Hand off to Jacobs to start the drive. We'll have him gain up about a handful there. Will Anderson Jr. in on the stop.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
First down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5. Going run again with Jacobs. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Sign quarterback run here. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Here's a design run. Hop behind the line here on 2nd down, which is only going to make things tougher for this 3rd down coming up. Now Dallas is going to call its 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. He rocks that tackler. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Final timeout taken by the Cowboys. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. 6 yards to the line. The offense is going to go for this. They're going to try to throw for it. That's Cox. This is Loveland. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. Wow, what a call. They wind up with 12 on 4th down. They pull off the conversion.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. Drawing up the design keeper. And he comes through big here. 9 yards. It's 2nd down. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Shades of the 2009 Super Bowl. They're going onside kick to begin the 2nd half. Well, Brock, it has been a fun one so far, and hopefully it gets even better. 2nd half underway from Mexico City.